Shalom, everybody. So great to have you all here. Hinei ma tov u'mana'ayim shevet achim gam yachad shevet achim gam yachad Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's so fun to be with you on this casual summer Shabbat. It is me and my guitar and you tonight. And so it's just nice to be together and end the week together. We have started a minhag of dedicating Shabbat candle lighting to the hostages. Unfortunately, we're still here 9 months later, praying for their return home. Today, we are thinking about Sasha Trufanov. He's 30. He was taken hostage along with 3 members of his family. His grandmother was released, his mother was released, and his girlfriend from kibbutz near Oz. Sasha was an engineer employed at Annapurna Labs, an Israeli microelectronics company purchased by Amazon. He was one of the electrical engineers that worked on the Gravitron 4 chip. Do we know what that is? It's high tech, which was presented at Amazon's reInvent conference in November 2023, almost 2 months after he was kidnapped. He's like a very beautiful person. And so we honor him tonight, thinking about him because he cannot shine his light, cannot light Shabbos candles, so we do it for him and with him. So please rise as we bring Shabbat in together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. You may be seated. We turn to page 11 and begin our Kabbalat Shabbat service with Lechuna Ranina. This is always a juggle. This is a melody we've done a little bit, but might be new for some of you. Oh, let's see if this even works. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. See, if we had a whole band, I wouldn't have to do this. So tell everyone we need a band. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Lechune ranina, yai lai 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 lai. Oh my gosh, I'm like really in a bad key. I don't know. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna happen. Oh, that's why. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, naharia, yai lai 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 lai, naharia, yai lai 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 lai, naharia. Lie, 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 lie. Let us sing unto God, Maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, naharia, yai lai 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 lai, litzur yishenu, yai lai 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 lai, litzur yishenu, yai lai 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 lai. For all of the wonder in all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, l'Adonai. Yai lai 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 lai, naharia, yai lai 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 lai, litzur yishenu, yai lai 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 lai. Arba'im shanaku b'dor va'omar hamtoei levavim, v'hem ledu derachai, asher nishbati v'api, im yivon amenuchati. Page 13. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai, baruch shemo, basru miyom leyom yeshuato, safru v'goyim kevodo, bechol ha'amim nifleotav, ki gadol Adonai. Hulal meod, norahu, al kol Elohim, ay, ki kol Elohe, ha'amim, elilim, Adonai shamayim hasa, od ve'hadar, lefanav, oz ve'tiferet be'miktasho, havul Adonai, mishpechot amim, havul Adonai, kavod va'oz, havul Adonai, kevod shemo, seu mincha, uvo lechatrotam, ay, alay, 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 alay. Ya la 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 ya la 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 digidai dai dai ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הימום לא יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו, אז ירננו כל הצייר. לפני אדוני קיווה נשבות הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים באמונתו. We turn to page 20 for Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh, Adonai Eloheinu. Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh, Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. We don't normally do this, but please rise on page 21. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai kavod va'oz, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Hishtachavu Adonai be'adrat kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai hamayim, mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vayishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon, ve'siryon kemo ven reimim. Kol Adonai chotev lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel layalot, vayechesov yeharot, uvechalo kulo merkavod, kulo merkavod. Adonai lama bo yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai os le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. You may be seated. So this is always the moment of really bringing in Shabbat together. Right before L'chad Odi, I always feel like it's really important to take that extra breath. And L'chad Odi is really about, or Shabbat is really about imagining this peaceful world, the beauty of the world to come, bringing that into our lives, right? Because, you know, so many things happen, but we can use our imagination and we can really create the peace that we wish to see in the world on Shabbat. So that is what we do when we bring in L'chad Odi. See if maybe we can do a L'chad Odi that I can actually play. It would be so fun. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. You know, it's going to be better on piano, so we're just going to do that. Well, you know what? Just remind me to not do this again, and then we'll be fine, right? Okay. All right. Imagining the world where the cantor can play guitar. Okay. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Ishmianu el hameyuchan Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet ve'litila lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha ki hi mekor haberacha mirosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshavat techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala. Please rise. P'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Boi v'shalom atere bala gam b'simcha u'v'tzola toch emunei ham segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Turn to your right, turn to your left, say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to those of you with us on live stream. And you may be seated. We're excited to have a new Charlottean with us. Is anybody else new to Charlotte? I feel like, yes, Eli is here and just moved here. We are so happy for him to learn about the beauty and awesome lifestyle here in Charlotte that we all love so much. And but I also see a lot of regulars, which is very exciting. We turn to Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. On page 28. Is that right? Page 27. Yai la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la la. Ya la la ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon. ולזמר לשמך העליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון וכינור, מזמור שיר ליום השבת. טוב להודות לאדוני, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. צדיק התמר יפרח, כארז בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו, עוד יראו בשיבה דשנים ורעננים יהיו, להגיד כי אשר אדוני צורי ולא הבלטה בו. Page 29. Adonai malaki ulavesh, lavesh, Adonai osit hazar, aftikon tevel baltimot. Mikolot mayim rabim, adirim nishbereyam, adir bamarom Adonai, edotecha nemyum el beitcha navakodesh, Adonai leorech yamim. It's at this time before we bless each other, that we just want to take a moment of gratitude. Anything you want to share that is happening, it could be really small, it could be really big.
Jacob came home from Blue Star today, and our family's back together.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so glad he had fun, and I hope he loves sharing all his stories with you. So that's wonderful. That's amazing. That's amazing. It takes things like that to appreciate the grocery store. It's not raining right now, yes. Oh, that we got it. Yes, me too. My lawn really needed that too. They have a new granddaughter, right? What's her name again? Aviva? Beatrix Rose. Well, I guess you'll find out. That's amazing. You have your family back. All right, well, Julian? Julian's grateful for Gaga. Yes. We all love the game Gaga. If you haven't played it, you don't know what you're missing. It's a lot of fun. Please rise as we all bless each other with the traditional priestly blessing. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, ken yehi ratzon. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, ken yehi ratzon. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, ken yehi ratzon yasem lecha shalom, ken yehi ratzon yasem lecha shalom, ken yehi ratzon May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace. Shalom. You may be seated. We think about those who are in need of healing this week. Shimon ben Yaakov, Mordechai ben Naomi, Peril bat Razel, Malka bat Sarah, Eliza Meira bat Leah, Miriam bat Rivka, Malka Sarah bat Reuven Verut, Hachazanari Shimon ben Chana, Shmuel ben Hachazanari ben Michal, Sophie Galinsky, Moshe Elchanan ben Harav, Avraham Yosef Halevi, Bluma Duva, Hershel Yeshua ben Malka, Moshe ben Zev, Shnur Zaman ben Chana Mindel, Shoshana bat Esther, Tchia bat Rachel, David Shmuel ben Chaya, Devorah bat Gnendel, Maxine Stein, Yaakov ben Moshe, Moshe ben Halevi Vitzaitel, Yafa Fega bat Sisla Bina, Ibra Yitzchak ben Tzvi, Ephron Yosef ben Yaakov, Leanne Middleton, Dina bat Leib, Aviva bat Tevia, Zalman ben Ephraim, Rory Vitale, Danny Bernstein, Ruben ben Shmuel, Phyllis Rosenkrantz, Mina Aronoff, Tzvi Devorah bat Beryl HaKohen, Bemara Leah, Leah bat Sarah, Ilana bat Zessel Verut, Mordechai ben Dov Levi Halevi, Limor bat Devorah. Let's go around the room if there's anyone in need of healing.
Sarah Haga by Esther and Chandra Gold.
Thank you.
Nachum ben Abraham Judah by Abraham, Elaine Finnick, Ellen Rubin, and Fergus Simmons.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Harofel yishvur elev umechabesh la'atzvotam mone mispar la'kochavim lechulam shemot yikra. Healer of the broken-hearted, binder of our wounds, counter of uncountable stars. You know who we are. Refuah Shlema min hashamayim, a speedy and complete recovery. Those who are mourning or observing a yahrzeit, please rise for Kaddish Yatom, page 30. Yit gadal ve'yit kadash shemei rabba be'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam u'omeh omaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nachamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Shabbat shalom. So this parsha, Chukat, rabbis have always tried to learn a lot about leadership. So in a very extraordinarily heartbreaking way, the three main leaders of the Israelites die in this parsha. So, and they were three different kinds of leaders. We had Moses, who was sort of the God, the God talker, the one who was kind of giving us the word of God and couldn't speak himself, but could kind of channel what needed to happen for our redemption. Aaron was sort of the leader of the people. Unfortunately, he led us to the golden calf, but not really. They led him, it was, anyway, but Aaron was more the leader of the people, and Miriam was the spiritual leader who also, there's a lot of symbolism with the water, that wherever Miriam was, when the Israelites traveled, there was this wellspring. And when she died, they didn't have that water anymore. And that's when the Israelites, of course, started to complain. Where's the water? And of course, symbolically, we know that the Israelites had a drought, both because of physical thirst, but also spiritual fulfillment as well. And I think it's awesome that we have these examples of leadership, because I think many times, especially when we think about religion or school, when we're brought up as children, there's sort of a all or nothing kind of teaching or a black and white kind of teaching. And so we grow up with a lot of there isn't so much gray when you're growing up, like you learn this is how you're supposed to talk, this is how you're supposed to dress, this is how you're supposed to be, and there isn't a lot of gray. And thank goodness, over time, I think we have progressed. We have reevaluated our school system, knowing that learners learn in all different kinds of ways. We've, evolved halakha in Judaism. We have found ways to be more inclusive. We've found ways to make things more relevant and meaningful to us. We have last week we had the ice cream truck. And Rabbi was saying, come as you are, that this has been a barrier for people, what we wear to shul. I cannot tell you how many questions I get about, can I wear this? Can I wear that? Can my son wear this? Can my daughter wear that? And it was this, we're at this point where we just want people to come as they are, coming as you are. And so I had an extraordinary conversation with a friend who is an incoming cantor, and also a musician and a spiritual leader, and we love to talk about how those things all connect between, and she said, she used the word nuance and also complexity, and I thought, wow, how appropriate for this parsha that you don't have to be exact. Moses, so his big flaw was that maybe he did think more black and white. He was sort of burnt out, and the Israelites are screaming at him, and they want water, and God says, okay, the rock will give you water, and he's like, all right, fine, and he, with his own aggression, he's like hitting the rock and and then he gets a lethal punishment. He doesn't get to go to the promised land. And so I think we really learn from that, number one, that we're all flawed. Like, if Moses is flawed, we're all human. So I think the Torah is really good at teaching us about being human, but I think it also teaches us not to be so rigid in our leadership, that really great leaders don't impose their ideas and opinions on people, but they actually create space for a lot of voices, and they create nuance in the way things happen. And I think it's that nuance and complexity that is really where life is. And it really allows us to be fully human and to make mistakes and to learn from our mistakes and to be who we are. So I think gone are the days where the great leaders hit the rocks and were kind of, authoritative, And I think today we much more look for thought leaders who can hold space for many, many different ways of doing things. And so that is Parshat Chukat. We continue with Mariv. Please rise for Baruchu. You may be seated. Oh my God. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the daily division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from the light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro mariv haravim vechokma poteach she'arim. God of creation, who makes the evening fall from light into darkness through the setting of the sun. You unfold the heavens through brilliant moon and stars and wrap our souls in peace. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro mariv haravim vechokma poteach she'arim. Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Haravim. We turn to page 40. Ahavat olam b'Yisrael amcha, ahavta Torah mitzvot. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך תעשי ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני echad. This is an English version of Ve'ahavta. And you shall love, that's your part. And you shall love, there you go. Adonai, with all your soul and all your might. And teach these words through day and night to all your children, for it's their right. And wear them proudly as a sign upon your hand, and as a crown above your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates throughout all time. Repeat after me. And you shall love Adonai with all your soul and all your might. And teach these words through day and night to all your children, for it's their right. And wear them proudly as a sign upon your hand, and as a crown above your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates throughout all time. We continue individually, page 42. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor daber. Adonai Elohechem emet. Then Moses, Miriam, and the people Israel joyfully sang to you, Mi Chamocha, page 44. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Nora tehilot, Osef Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Nora tehilot, Osef Malchutecha, Malchutecha, Ra'u vanecha, bokeh hayam lifnei Moshe, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Nora tehilot, Osef Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, נורא תהילות, אוסף פלא. ונאמר כי פארנו את יעקב וגרעו מאל חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני God Israel. We turn to page 45 and join our voices together for Hashkivenu. Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully. This is hilarious. Okay. Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. And then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down, 'cause when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around, because all my life I've been praying for, I've been waiting for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war and our children will play. One day, one day, one day. Whoa, one day, one day, one day. Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ushmor tzitenu vo'enu lechaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam, ufros leinu sukat shalomecha. Baruch ata Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Please rise for V'shamru. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. V'ni uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim aso Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדע ויתגדע שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויבר בתרומה וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. Our silent Amidah is found on page 47. You are welcome to use the words in the Siddur or the words in your hearts. When you've completed your Amidah, you may be seated. Awaken my soul to all its potential, a letter unique in an infinite scroll, both a guest and a gift in this life I am living. May I be for a blessing as I come and I go. I come and I go. Awaken my heart to all its potential, a letter unique in an infinite scroll, both a guest and a gift in this life I am living. May I be for a blessing as I come and I go. I come and I go. Awaken my life to all its potential, a letter unique unique in an infinite scroll. Both a guest and a gift in this life I am living. May I be for a blessing as I come and I go. 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 Kaddish Shalem, page 54. Those who are able, please rise. Yitkata vitkata shemei rava ve'amad yivrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chaychon ve'machon b'chaytro beit Yisrael v'galau v'zman kariv v'imru amen yehi shmei rava mevorach le'olam u'lom me'omaya Yiparach, Yiparach, Vishrabach, Vipar, Vitruman, Vinasei, Vitazar, Vitzal, Vitzal, Shmedikud, Shabrichu, Leila, Min Koberchata, Bashirata, Jbrata, Menachamata, Damiran, Ve'ama, Vimru, Amen. Titkabal, Tzon, Vauton, Zucha Yisrael, Kadam, Abuhon, Vishmai, Vimru, Amen. Yehisham, Arab, Min Shmai, Vachamelin, Vako Yisrael, Vimru, Amen. Oseh Shalom, Bimroma, Vuyaseh Shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru, Amen. Amen. We stay standing for Kiddush. Julian, this is calling your name. Don't you like grape juice? Thank you. I need help up here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratavanu B'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu Zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit Ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh Zecher litziat Mitzrayim Ki vanu v'acharta Ve'otanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim Ve'shabbat kodshecha Bi'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. For real? You don't even want to sip, just like a little. Thank you. We remain standing for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'goralenu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת יום והשבות אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד רק אני אקבל ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד. You may be seated. This week we observe the yahrzeits of the following people: Carol Brenner, Lila Mann, Louis Dubrow, Mattathias Francis, Nathan Rabinowitz, Reba Miller, Ruth Weisner, Simon Wolf, Wendy William Cohen, Devorah Goldberg, Henry Rosserman, Hy Berman, Marilyn Bernstein, Mildred M. Schwartz, Sandra Ridner, Sarah Ostro, Teresa Stiefel, Esther Sharoni, Harold Freed, Herbert Lapidus, Luis Sobo, Philip Siegel, Stanford Goldstein, Solomon Goodman, Francis Rakoff Myers, Gladys Gross, Harry Hirsch, Michael Valinsky, Saul Spill, Al George Roveman, Alice Baum, Ava Leah Witten, Joseph Handler, Michael Kaufman, Michael Thaler, Samuel Fagan, Shimon Kaufman, Abraham Lichterman, Dorothy Falk, Michael Goldsmith, Sarah R. Schuster, Sarah Kraft, William Becker, Ethel Cohen, Maxine Silverstein, Natalie Udell, Nina Kivelson Auerbach, Don Payton, Herbert Cohen, Lillian Gilbert, Matilda Raymond, Morris Snyder, Sam Sadoff, Tina Lebo Levin. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of Rabbi David Wutcher, who is still in Shloshim. They are still in Shloshim. And I do want to mention Mordechai Rosenstein. Do you remember? He came to our synagogue March 13th, 2021. Do you remember what happened that year? Or 2020? That year, right? The weekend that COVID broke out, he came and was our artist in residence. He makes that beautiful Jewish art out of all the yuds. And I know I have a lot of those pieces in my house. My parents definitely have in every room a Mordechai Rosenstein, and he's also the father of a dear friend. He passed this week, and he was just such a light in the world, so creative and loving, and just a beautiful, beautiful soul, and loved by so many, and really made an impact on the Jewish world. So I feel so lucky that we got to have him and his art and his teaching here at Temple Israel, and we extend our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones. Those observing a yahrzeit or saying Kaddish, please rise, page 58. Yit gadal ve'yit kadash shemei rabbah, Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich machutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam l'olmei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tush b'chata v'nachamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And I also want to extend our deepest condolences. Sean Sievert, our AV, lost a dear friend that he feels was a brother to him, very young man, in a very untimely death. And we extend our deepest condolences to you, Sean, and all of your family and friends. Announcements. Good Shabbos. So Robert Valenstein is going to be delivering announcements. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
First, before we get into the announcements, a couple shout outs. Thank you, Cantor Lissick, for leading us in all these services this weekend. This allowed Rabbi Wolk and his family to enjoy some free time.
Yes.
And you showed us what multitasking really is all about tonight.
Thank you.
Another shout out to Brooke and Samantha for holding their second coffee talk session. We appreciate them taking time to meet the congregants in a small setting to listen to ways congregants would like to improve people's experience at Temple Israel. We know they are committed to taking these suggestions into action and appreciate your patience as they prioritize the asks. One last shout out, Naomi Fabes and Alan Jonathan, for hitting the ground running with their new roles at the Temple Israel Religious School. And the registration for the 24-25 school year is now open. Please visit the Temple Israel website for more information and to register. Now the announcements. We are excited to kick off the strategic planning process in concert with the Lee Institute to guide our priorities and growth over the next few years. We are committed to enhancing the Temple Israel experience and want to emphasize how deeply we value your input and insights. Your feedback is essential in shaping the future of our beloved synagogue. Therefore, you should have received an email with a link to participate in a brief survey. We hope to hear from each of you, as each voice is extremely valuable in this process. Please contact the office if you have not received that. 2, Honey from the Heart fundraiser for Temple Israel Religious School. Ordering for this fundraiser is now open. Information on ordering was included on the weekly e-blast and can be found on your website, on our website. Free shipping on all orders before August 8th. Join the Men's Club on July 18th for an evening of music and fellowship. Please go to the Temple Israel website for more information. And a friendly reminder that membership renewal, high holiday seating requests, and the Book of Remembrance are all open. And again, visit our website to complete all of these important items. Tomorrow, the Saturday Kiddush is sponsored by Temple Israel, and the birthday cake is sponsored by Lois Shear in honor of his birthday and Tom Bach's birthday. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Yasher Koach, thank you so much, Robert Ballenstein, for those awesome announcements. We definitely have a lot going on, and so please do tell your friends to fill out those surveys, to go to the coffee talks, whether you're quelling or kvetching, we honestly do want to hear. So it really helps us because there's a lot of effort going towards making your experience at Temple Israel so much better. So, if you have friends that aren't here that would be here if we changed this or that or the other, please let them know to fill out those surveys. It's just a little extra plug. Okay, can't help myself. I also have to plug something that we have not even told anyone. You're the first to know. But September 20th, 21st, and 22nd, we are going to have an artist in residence with us, everything from young family concert to a coffee house behind the scenes concert to a family concert on Sunday. It's going to be like a full Shabbat of music and fun. So I'm going to be telling you. I would have told you all about it right after services, so now you know. Thank you. We conclude with Shalom Aleichem, page 5. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Asharet, Malachi Elyon, Mimelech Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Asharet, Malachi Elyon, Mimelech Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, 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 Boachem, Shalom Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu, Nil לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, גיא צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלאכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שבת שלום.